Okay. All right. Welcome back to the Hoodrat2Harvard podcast. I am your host, Chandrika Simmons, also known as The Law Chick. You can find me at lawchic.com, The Law Chick, or hoodrat2harvard.com. Anywhere you want to find me, that's where I will be. Today, we have a guest today, and she is one of my mutuals on TikTok, and I just adore her. She is so talented, so smart, loving partner, great parent, and just an all-around great person. And I think that you should know who she is. So without further ado, I'm introducing what she's known to many on TikTok as HellGirlVibe and Mrs. Blackhorn. Introduce yourself.
Hey, how y'all doing? How's it going? What's going on? How your mom and them?
Right. So what name would you like to be called?
HellGirlVibe is good for now, Miss Chandrika.
How do we come up with that?
That's just I was born a hellion. Couldn't get right. Couldn't get right.
Not a hellion. Okay, yes, so where are you from?
I'm from Louisiana originally, born and raised.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Yes.
What part?
Alexandria.
Louisiana?
Louisiana. Shut up, Miss Chandrika.
What entire fuck is happening in my life?
Wait.
Alexandria, Louisiana.
We might be kin.
What the hell is happening?
Are you serious? As long as we've been mutuals. As long as we've been
like, who the hell is from Alec?
Nobody. What? No wonder I love you so much.
Girl.
I'm over here screaming loud as hell. Seriously, all of my sisters and brothers, most of them went to Peabody. I went to Peabody and Bolton. Yes. I was fighting so much, got suspended from Peabody, so I had to finish 12th grade at Bolton. But yes, ma'am, we might be related.
Girl, this is going in so many different. I don't know what's happening. My mind is just like, what?
Do you remember when I told you I loved your name? I was like, I love your name because I've never met somebody outside of Louisiana named Chandrika.
Girl, I am the original. I know 6 Chandrikas.
Me too.
All of them are from me.
Oh.
We have a Facebook group where we all are together.
I'm so serious. This is wild. Shut up.
I am the original Chandrika.
So I got cousins named Chandrika too.
So my grandmother raised me, my mother's mother in Colfax, Louisiana.
Okay, I know what they say. I got people in Colfax.
And so Nita, a neighbor of ours named Nita, was the first to name her child after me. Wow. And then she left Colfax and she moved to Alec. And then all these Chandrikas just start popping up. We got Chandrikas in Alexandria, Houston, Atlanta, everywhere. And they sometimes spell it different. They spell with a K, they spell with an E. Even Kevin Gates' ex-wife.
Look, I'm telling you, I'm from the All Mill Quarters. You know what I said?
Girl, yes.
yes.
I grew up. Oh my God. So I grew up with my other grandmother in Alexandria by Cars Park.
Okay, I know what I said.
Yeah, so that neighborhood over there by Cars Park, that's where the projects were.
Mm-hmm.
My mom them lived in the projects, and my dad lived in a house in the neighborhood.
Okay.
And so that's where I grew up, on that side of town, going towards Boys.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh wow, this is wild.
Oh my God, I don't even know what I'm doing. I gotta focus, but what? Wait till I tell my cousins.
Wait till I tell my mama.
Oh my God.
What's your maiden name?
Morris.
Do you know any Curtises or Williamses?
I'm a Williams. My cousins are Kurtz, and I'm a Morris. I'm also a Lockett, but that's from my biological father's side. But we're Johnsons.
Yeah.
And Girl, yes. My other grandma, my mom's mom, before they moved to the projects, they lived, by my God, why can't I think of it? Sonia Quarters.
The Sonia Quarters. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, lived in Sonia Quarters, in a house. And my grandfather, it's a thing.
Do you know Willie Mae Curtis?
I think I do.
That's my mama. She got like 11, 13 sisters, brothers, Doris, Ann, Joe, Billy. Like, look, we going down the whole family union. Martha Jean.
I want to say that somehow you may be related to my cousin, Miko and Mimi.
I got a Miko in my family.
I'm going to reach out to them after all of this.
Yes.
And see what's going on, honey.
Yes, go ahead. Can I screenshot this so I can send my mama your picture? Yes. I'm gonna have to screenshot real quick. I'm asking permission. Like, yeah. I'm like, you know Miss Chandrika?
Girl. And then my mom is Frida Morris. And my mom still is back in LA, and I think all my aunts except for one, because she lives in Pensacola now, Pensacola, Florida, but all of them still moved. They moved back to LA. My
mama and all my sisters, I'm the only one who don't live in LA.
Girl, and see, they all married men in the military and decided to, try. That's the thing. Get you in the military, you can leave. And so they left and they traveled and did all those things, and then they basically just came back after life and beat them the hell up. But yes, girl,
look at the universe.
That's why I'm so I'm just attracted to your.
Yes. Same with you. Like, I love you. I love you down. I love you down. I love you down.
I am, girl.
And we kind of got the same face. I feel like we cousins. I feel like we related.
Girl, we cousins now. Because my cousins that's in New Orleans that are related to my cousins, we all call each other cousins.
Okay.
So like Nola Girl, Joe Jackson, the real Joe Jackson, Fat Boy Kitchen LA.
Yes.
They all cousins as far as I'm concerned.
Same with me. Okay, look at us. Look, we didn't waste it. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, this is crazy. But okay, this is gonna be interesting. This is a good episode. Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, so you're from Alexandria, Louisiana, and you did you do anything with the military?
Yes, I joined the military. Like I graduated from Bolton High School, and the day I received my diploma, instead of going home, I ran away. I ran away to live with my brother in Virginia, and he was in the military. And like I got on a Greyhound, chucked it out of there, chucked the deuce, lived with my brother for about a year, and then I joined the military. And I was an interrogator for the military.
What the heck?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you retired now?
Oh no, I did a 5-year contract with the military, and I just got out. I was like, I went to Afghanistan, did some, war and stuff, literally went to war. And I was like, you know what? This ain't for me. Let me get my black ass up. I'm over here getting RPG'd and bummed with the rest of the people. I said, you know what, God, I should have listened. Let me get my ass back to America. I'm going to get right.
That is an awesome journey.
Yes.
That is, oh my gosh. Okay, so here's my, so what's your profession now?
So I actually just left the corporate industry. I was a Scrum Master, certified Scrum Master and project manager for almost 13 years.
And what's a Scrum Master for those that don't know?
So a Scrum Master is pretty much a team captain for tech industries. We facilitate stuff. That's it. We just get things done.
Okay. And you just stopped doing that to do what now?
To live.
to write books too, because that's how like writing books and stuff. So you still do that?
Mm-hmm.
You have books that are published, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, that's what I thought. Because I'm an author. I have a book of yours. I just don't know where it's at.
Well, I'll send you another one. I have 3 published books right now. I'm working on 2 more coming out next year. That's what I'm doing. And now I'm a full-time content creator / author, singer-songwriter, actress, just living. Just living.
Oh, you got multiple hats like me.
Huh?
I see you have multiple hats like me.
Yes, ma'am.
Singer-songwriter, me too.
Yes!
I just signed up with ASCAP.
ASAP Rocky?
No, the ASCAP.
Okay.
I signed up. I was like, because I'm supposed to. I have some stuff in the works.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, and I'm telling you, we related.
You're never too old to live out your dreams, honey.
And I just made a video about that. It's the perfect time. Once you hit 30,
live out your dreams.
Yes, 30 and older y'all need to go and do your artistry.
Yes.
Whatever it is. Once you pass that 30 milestone, if you didn't made it to 30, you're able to make it anywhere in any industry.
This is awesome sauce.
Yes.
Okay, so well, I'm glad to hear that you are on a journey of self-discovery and the things that you want to do now versus the things you thought you had to do back then, as far as joining the military and that life and doing tours and stuff like that. And now you're writing and you're songwriting, writing books and all this stuff. I'm excited for what's to happen in your life.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so given that, here's the mystery question. Are you happy with where your life is now?
I'm so happy. I am so happy to the point that I can't believe it. The moment I shut off the corporate, I shut off the giver side of me, allowing like family, people who I thought was friends to kind of have access to me anytime, every time. I shut all of that down. And now I'm like, the universe is just putting stuff on my lap. Here you go. Here you go. You want to do that? Here's the door. It's open. Like nothing's standing in my way.
Did you find that when you were being consumed with other folks' issues, other folks' views, that it was taken away from things that you could have been doing?
100%. 100%.
Yeah, I'm on that journey of self-discovery on that too. And I'm not going to do anything that I don't want to do at this point in my life.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I truly understand that. What book are you reading now or just read?
So my favorite book, and I always reread this book, is probably one of the few books that I will continue to read, is The Art of War by General Sun Tzu.
Really? That's an awesome book for learning how to navigate the world and relationships. I read it when I was in my first year in college, I believe. And it's a great, I read it because I knew I was friends with a famous rapper that's deceased, and that's all he carried around.
Yeah.
So I started reading it back in the 90s.
Okay.
It will change your life and how it is you want to map out your life, and then let you know how to formulate teams and how to be loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Loyalty. So that's a good one. I would recommend that for anybody. I don't even think I have that on my Amazon recommendation list. I'm gonna have to do that because I bought it years and years ago. So I don't even. Yes, that is a good book to recommend. So that's the book you're rereading now. What book would you recommend as somebody, if you were to give somebody a book, what book would you tell them that you have to have?
Anything that I wrote.
That's right. Give us some titles.
Unladylike, if you're into like Eric Jerome Dickey, like that old school stuff. Like if you Unladylike, it's more modern though, but it's a short read. A Witch in the Garden, if you're into like magic and like dark stuff. It's all adult stuff. Like ain't nothing child friendly that I write. Okay. And some of them are hard reads, meaning like there's some traumatic stuff in some of my books, so trigger warning for that. And then one of my favorites that's a fan favorite right now is called Black Skin Eccentric Mind. It's my tiniest book, but everybody who's ever read it, and I mean everybody, say it's their most favorite one.
Black Skin Eccentric Mind.
Mm-hmm. You can find them all on Amazon.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, so we got to get these. If you listen now, you need to go ahead and get them now.
Right?
I did that one myself, and I do believe I did order the witches the book about, because I don't do that, but I said I'm gonna support her, and I gave it.
It's actually good.
I gave it. I'm not gonna do it.
I promise you, it's not how you think it is. It's not how you think it is.
I remember the cover. Now, because I'm like, I think I got a book. I remember the cover now. Yeah.
Yes.
And I gave it away as a raffle for an organization I was on. I gave it away as a book.
I hope they liked it.
They did too, because I didn't read it. But I'm going back now. Unladylike, I'm getting that. And I'm getting the other one. This is the black, what is it? Eccentric mind?
Black skin, eccentric mind.
Black skin, eccentric mind. I'm getting that one next. Okay. So I got another question for you. What is your spiciest opinion that most people will disagree with?
Now I see, okay, I read this question. I was like, she talking X-rated or kind of just
I'm talking whatever it is you want to talk about. We grown here.
All right. So my spiciest opinion is that women should require themselves, the ones who deal with men, when you have relationships with men, you should require them to make you come first before the act of penetration ever happens.
Well,
ma'am. I'm serious.
That's where I'm at in this season in my life.
I'm so proud of you.
That is where I'm at. Yeah. Funny that you say that, because the encounter, I was like, you know what? Can a bitch get some head?
Yes. And she can. And she will. Before you even touch, you're going to give it. You're going to get, and that's my entire relationship with my marriage. Like, even when we were together, that's been the entire working of our relationship. When we have sex, I come first. If I don't come, you don't get none.
I like that you set the ground rules for and expectations for what is to happen, and therefore you don't walk away disappointed.
And it's leading and giving yourself the okay to be selfish with your time, your energy, and your love.
Yes, because as women, we carry, and then women who are mothers, we wear so many hats and carry so many other people's issues that sometimes having sex becomes laborious to us. If I have something to look forward to, like I'm not just pleasing you, but I'm going to be pleased, I might be more inclined to go into it if I'm going to get something out of it versus always giving to somebody.
Absolutely.
We're always giving to them. I like that. I don't know if that's a spicy opinion and the other people. I think people are going to be like, oh, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
I like how she did that.
And for my entire relationship, it's always been that way. So there are the ones who will meet you at that challenge. If he is unwilling, baby, go find somebody else to do it.
Yeah. Because why not?
Why not? Life is too short.
Like, why not? Because, and then the other part is that men by nature are going to do what they need to do.
Yep.
And most of the time, and you hear all these studies and stuff and conversations of people who have never had women who have never had an orgasm. That is so sad.
I could never. I see why women be snapping. Like the ones that be, killing the husbands and boyfriends is because you never got served right.
Right.
Like, and not in a crazy or demeaning type of way, but you are, or you should be, the strongest advocate for yourself.
Right. Your best advocate. If you can advocate on your behalf, then what you doing here?
Exactly.
That's true. Wow, I like that. Okay. We're starting off real good. Next question. So how have your friendships changed as you grew up and moved through seasons in your life, like the military, college, career, all those stuff?
I used to want friends. I used to be that person, like, oh, I would love friends. Oh my God, I need to be at this place doing that, having fun, being out and about. I'm no longer that person. I don't even know where she at. I no longer wish for friends. I like soul tribes. I feel that people who, the society around friendship has changed. It is no longer something that is beneficial for all parties. In most friendships, one person is the giver, the other person is the taker. Same with relationships. So now I no longer look for friendships. I look for soul tribes. My soul tribe, my circle is extremely small and extremely tight. They don't mix with each other. They don't have to be friendly toward each other. They don't even have to be cordial toward each other. If you are a part of my soul tribe, we are here for you and I, and that you and I is an A-B conversation. There's never a C, D, or E option in there. So I give my attention fully to my soul sisters one at a time. They don't know each other. They know of each other. I don't talk to my friends about my friends. None of that. So I have a very different outlook on friendship now. And excuse me, I'm getting excited.
Girl, I'm listening.
I feel so there's two type of well, let me say it like this. If your friend is calling you to gossip, that is a waste of time. Do not allow somebody, whether it's family or friend, to call you and gossip for hours. If you gossip more than you succeed, y'all are the pity ones. The ones that should be pitied, not the person you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because that's energy. That energy that you're spending, that's currency. It could be developing your singing career, your artistry. You can be literally doing what you want to make you happy and to build the life that you want. But instead, you're going to waste 2 hours on the phone talking shit?
I will.
Babe, I can't know you. I can't do that.
I can't. You know what? It's funny that you say that because that's how I conduct my life too. I don't call it my soul tribe, but I call it my tribe because I tell my kids when they go off to school, you're gonna find your tribe.
Yeah.
If you reinvent yourself and do and move how you want to, you're gonna find your tribe. I do the same thing. I can name all my friends on my one hand, and
that's it.
Fingers left over for me. And what you saying the gossiping. I ain't cut out for it. I never was. And then people will ask me like, how do you do all the things you do? How do you this and that? But you find time to be on bullshit during your day. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna find time to make me some money or to satisfy some desire or thing in my head that I've always wanted to do or create. Like last night, I'm thankful for my husband that he's a good support system because last night before the throes of some things I had in my head, I was like, wait a minute, I want to do this new playlist because you got to have playlists for me.
Yes.
I want to do this new playlist. I said, give me 1 second. I got to get it in my head. So I created a whole new playlist and definitely removed Trey Songz's ass. And so I had to go through and create me a new playlist. I said, because I got this vibe I'm trying to go for. And then when I put it all together and he saw it, he was like, oh, I see what you did there.
Okay.
I spend my time being creative and get my creative juices out and things that I come up with my head. Like people do these things. People will drive and they be thinking about stuff they want to do and then they just don't do it. Or, it's just a fleeting thought for them. If I come up with something in my head, I will pull out my phone and I'm gonna make a little video over it so I can do this and that. This is a good idea. Maybe you should try this, da, 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 da. And so I'm constantly thinking and doing things. So I agree with you regarding that. I don't have time to gossip about what somebody else doing because I got too much stuff that I want to do while I'm here.
Yeah, and that's my biggest pet peeve when it comes to friendships. Or it's a red flag for me. If you call me up and you done been to my house, you done been to like events that I've done, you call me up for hours and you gossip, but you can't tell me my middle name. You can't tell me my children's name. You can't tell me nothing about me or myself. That's not a friendship, baby. I'm your therapist and I'm not getting paid.
Oh, okay. I like that philosophy too. I like how you look at that. You know what though? I have I think that I know it to be true in my life is that certain friends are for certain things in my life. Like sometimes I'll call one of my friends. She's one of my best. I mean, because I don't use the word friend loosely at all. We are either associates or I just know you.
Yeah.
Or friends. And one day I was just going through it. And I texted her. I said, look, I need a hug. She like, say less. Got in the car. Came, pulled up to my office at the back, the banging at the back door. Come here, bitch.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's it. That's it.
I value those friendships. And then I have a friend, my best from law school. When I first started my business and this money, I went from having money to now I'm on my own. There's no direct deposit because direct deposit is a bitch. And so I went from direct deposit to where does money come from? I called her and she was like, what are you doing? I said, I'm just sitting here crying, thinking I need to go back and get me a job. She's like, you're not going back? Fuck that shit. let me tell you, get your shit together. You need money? We got money. I got you. And this and that. And I'm like, but I can't. She's like, no, we don't make this work. And I have. She was like, get your shit together. Why you, girl? No, we gonna figure this out. And so those are the type of people you need in your life as far as friendships go. As far as what I need in my life, I need those type of people. And then my friends that be like, yeah, we have this going on. We want you to handle it and pay my full rates. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a friend. And
ain't no discount. Ain't no discount. Nothing.
I really appreciate that you didn't even think to ask me for a discount when you know that this is what I do and all the good things. So yeah, I'm with that. Let's talk about what is your biggest challenge you've overcome in your mental health.
Ooh, there's a lot because I have ADHD, so I'm all over the place, but I'm also extremely high functioning. So my biggest mental challenge was believing in myself enough, because I've helped grow companies. I've helped grow startups. I've helped private equity. Like, I've helped a lot of people. And I got so tired and so drained because I wanted to do it for myself. There is no amount of people that can tell you you can do it.
Right.
You, in order to do it, in order to believe yourself, you have to believe that you can do it. When you don't believe, you don't achieve. That's plain and simple.
Right.
So the biggest mental obstacle for me was, because I was always giving to people, was cutting everybody off and putting back into me what I put into everybody else.
Okay. Same here.
Look.
Because what I learned was that it was simple. So somebody said you can't, it was like a very bunch of cliche off the internet. You can't pour into somebody's cup if your cup is empty. And I really didn't think about it until my cup was empty. And I'm still trying to figure out how I'm pouring into people, and ain't nobody poured into me. And then I realized, bitch, ain't nobody gonna pour into you. Nobody's coming to save you, ho.
That part.
It's not. It's gonna be you. So you're gonna have to figure it out. So I had to start filling my own cup up and letting people go that did not, that drained me. Right? Because I'm a unique unicorn in the fact that I know that I'm here as a steward and a vessel for navigating people and connecting people. So I don't feel used when somebody calls me like, Chandrika, you know, such and such. I'd be like, I can connect you. I'm like the plug. And so I'm like, that's fine. So I don't have no problem with that. It's when you have expectations of what I'm supposed to do for you, and you haven't reciprocated. I can't count on you to even be a connection for somebody else.
That part.
You understand? So you basically just want to keep asking for things, but you never want to be an asset to anybody else. So I totally get that. And once I realized that part, I think it hit me when let's see, what was it? I think I got 9 kids. The second to the last one, when she was maybe 7 or 8, I came home one day, because good Southern girl that I am, I cooked.
Yes.
I worked the whole job, and then I came home and cooked for people. And I walked in one day tired as I don't know what, and I was like, wait a minute, don't nobody cook for me? I'm like, I got a whole husband here. What the hell? Didn't y'all get here before me? Like, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody just waiting on you to come home.
I was like, wait a minute, nobody cook for me. So I'm gonna need somebody to start cooking for me. And my husband had a conversation. Look, you can go ahead and start cooking too. The expectations has changed.
Yeah,
life has changed. I was raised by somebody who did not have a job outside of the house. So now you teaching me how to be a good wife, but also to go to college.
Yeah.
To be, whatever it is that I'm going to be. And so now these worlds are colliding, and I'm thinking I have to do all the things that somebody who was worked inside the home did with somebody, and still be somebody that work outside the home. Bitch, no.
Absolutely not. You know, it's me and my husband been married almost 7 years now. We've been together for a hot minute. I have never done this man's laundry. I've never. I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't know it. I don't.
For you.
Exactly. And same for you. So for advocating for yourself, remember you having to be your biggest advocate, putting yourself first.
Yeah. And I had to learn that the hard way. And then it was a hard adjustment for my household. My daughter just came. One of my daughters that just went to college. She just came back yesterday. And she's like, oh, you cooking? And I was like, yeah, I have to cook now for my daughter that's left at home. She's on the spectrum. So I have to, and before she left, she would do all the cooking. My other daughter, she just likes to cook. She's a chef. Yeah. And so I didn't have to worry about it. And in her mind, she's like, she don't cook. Oh, I know how to cook.
All right, throw down, especially from Alexandria.
Baby, if I can't do nothing, I'm gonna cook you some dirty. I cook some dirty rice, some gumbo, and some okra and tomatoes.
But throw that jambalaya in the pot real quick.
I got my staples down. Don't worry about it. So when my daughter was like, she do cook, and her food is good. And she looked at me like, you cook? I said, yeah. I only got to work on one person now. That one. And so I meal prep for her. I just cook on Sundays, and then I meal prep the whole thing.
Meal prep too.
Right, so I don't have to be worried about it and frustrated and stuff. You will eat all this, just grab it out the refrigerator and go and get it because I'm
leave me the hell alone, please.
Right, leave me the hell alone. That's what it is. But yeah, oh wow, yeah. I mean, the similarities here are just ridiculous.
I'm telling you, related. We related.
Okay, so now we get into why we here.
Okay.
Scam culture.
Woo.
What the hell is going on in the DMs?
Let me tell you. I'm gonna be real quick with the stories. Basically, you know how you have mutuals on TikTok and social media, right? And those mutuals can DM you and stuff like that. The majority of inbox messages are from people I assume as mutuals. And they are asking me for money, $1,200 here, XYZ there. One motherfucker, excuse me, one rat, dirty ass bastard was like, and this is no shade to them, but it's all shade to them. Was like, hey friend, I was homeless for about 5 to 6 months. Can you buy some stuff off of my Amazon wish list? I say, whoa, what? This is a weird way to inform somebody you was homeless. And why are you asking for an Amazon wish list? In my head, you should be asking for grocery money or help with groceries or something like this. I turned them down, and I turned every person down asking me. And then someone told me to sit back and say, I exited out of that one DM, and I scrolled my list of DMs. 80% of them bitches was asking for money, asking for this, asking for that. Somebody multiple, but this one particular person offered to give me a psychic reading. I told them no. Then they put a paragraph for a psychic reading in my DMs and then asked me if I could donate. Bitch, did I not tell you no? I mean, like, golly, I feel like the scammers have a group chat. And so I just got so fed up because right now I'm in that spirit of discernment where, oh, you're not trying to be a friend. You're trying to use me however you can. Remember, like I told you, like I done blocked a lot of content creators. I done blocked a lot of people from my contact list. It just felt right. It felt right because I'm tired of people seeing me and knowing that I naturally will be that person to give you the shirt off my back. Right. Not anymore. Not anymore, bitch. Give me my shirt. Let me cut that hoe off you. Hand me my shirt, you raggedy bitch. That's where I am. And then for me though, if it's a mutual, I give them the respect of not blasting them out on social media. I'll make a friends only video to respond to them. Well, the one that was asking for the Amazon wish list, talking about tarot cards, this person was homeless, asking me to buy them tarot cards instead of groceries, right? Like, I didn't out nobody, but they bounced that ass right in the comment section. It was like, how dare you put my situation on blast? I didn't tell nobody who you were. I cut out your name. I blocked out your face. So now you want attention.
Yeah, tell everybody what you do.
let me go ahead and give it to you. And that's what it is. That's what it was. Like, and this is the thing. I will say this. For all you scammers out there, just as hard as you working to scam a motherfucker out of their hard-earned money, you could be working that hard to make yourself something. But the thing is, you're comfortable being a bottom feeder. Do better with yourself. You're comfortable being a bottom feeder. And that energy that goes into scamming, baby, that could be putting you forth, making your moves, writing your books, writing your scripts, making movies, doing what your purpose actually is. But instead, you want to be a bottom feeder. You'll never make it in life.
Well, so that is akin to my philosophy of, I used to have a coworker who he expended more energy trying not to do work when he could have just did the work.
Just do the work.
And so I see the similarities with that with people that are in situations where you are not at the level that you want to be, but instead of you plotting and planning on how to get out of your situation, you misdirect where you think is supposed to the source.
Yep.
I'm not the source, bitch.
Same.
You the source. They don't be in my DMs on TikTok asking for money. That is wild.
Wow.
But they do be in my DMs dragging my ass the past road. And they do be in my DMs asking for free legal advice when I am very much so clear that I'm not giving away nothing for motherfucking free. I paid for these braids. I couldn't leave the chair without giving her some money. I paid for these nails to get done. I couldn't leave the chair without giving her some money. I paid for this outfit. I couldn't leave the store without giving somebody some money for it. Bitch, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Somehow in people's brains they think because I'm a lawyer that I'm just supposed to spout out free legal advice. Well, I'm not. And if you don't like that, you have to pay for it from me. There's plenty of people out here you can get it for free from and be gone.
Yeah. And you want to know the cherry on top of that cake with that person with the scamming situation is when I made the response video, a lot of people in the comment section was telling me, oh, he tried this in this community as well. Oh, he got a lot of all his business. See, I ain't know nothing. All his business came out.
So he outed himself.
And now he got everybody going back there blocking him from communities. Like they're literally trying to remove this man.
Well, that's too bad for you. Too bad for you. But you set yourself up for it. And that's the other thing. You good. I don't show anybody my DMs, but I do make videos about people being in my DMs on Facebook and all the good things. I didn't know it was hidden messages on Facebook. I do make videos about it. You good. Because, baby, ain't no way you're going to be in there asking me for money and then not me. You came to me. I didn't go to your inbox and say, hey, could you come over here and ask me for some money inappropriately? I didn't do that. You availed yourself of this process. You get what you get. And the fact that they follow you in your mutuals and they wouldn't have thought that this is the direction that you would have went in is wild.
And they've been following me for years, so they know how I am. They know how I am.
Because I remember when with Jess Hilarious and all that stuff, you were going through not so much with what people say, but what they was liking. Like, even if you like this video and I saw you in my mutual, I'm blocking your ass. I was like,
yes,
playing with y'all. So you as a mutual, you already know how she rolls. So what you
already? So there's a few things I don't play about, and LGBT rights, trans rights is definitely one of them. Especially, with me being a not lesbian. Ooh, let me not, because I know how lesbians get. But being a bisexual woman, that's married to a man, I understand in a way that I'm able to understand, and I will never not stand up for the LGBTQ community. And you want to know what the hurtful thing was about that whole situation with old dude? He was a trans man.
Girl.
I kid you not. It keeps getting better.
That's what my kids said. I did a whole podcast on it because I have kids that range on the rainbow spectrum. And so my kids are part of the community. And so all of them have different views. And that's another thing people need to understand, that everybody from the alphabet community don't view things
have the same views.
Not a monolith, just like Black people not a monolith, and everybody else is not a monolith. Everybody don't think the same. And when I tell you, my one daughter was like, Mom, if you saw the trash, the trash that be over here. Now I can't say it. I'm telling you, this is what somebody from the community said to me about what they see when they're out and about in their community. That y'all be really on some trash and y'all got the fuck boys, y'all got the fuck girls, y'all got everything that is in the world is still over in that community. You got the people who were part of mainstream society who have decided that they want to now be in this community, and they bringing all that stuff over into that community, and all the patriarchy and all the stuff, the racism and all the stuff they bring it over. I said, girl, you can't escape, can you? She's like, no. Right.
No, every community got trash.
That's what she said. So for you to, girl.
So like, yeah, but that doesn't change my viewpoint. Like I love my trans community. Absolutely. But like I said, every community has trash. So
yeah, absolutely. And here's the thing, because you know, I'm a ally until you're an ally when you die. As long as I don't do nothing problematic while I'm alive and living, that's how my kids have taught me well. Mm-hmm. Are you an ally, Mom? You understand what I'm saying? Because allies think that they hold some type of position. Until I die, then you can say, and I ain't did nothing problematic to the community, then you can call me an ally. But what I am is I'm an ally in my head. I just let my kids know I'm an ally in my head. But it's certain things that you have to respect of the culture that is them. And I think a lot of people don't. And so when I wear things like trans rights or all human rights and things like that, and people just looking sideways, I'm looking at you sideways. Like, why is that even? Why would that not be the right reaction? Like, why wouldn't that not be the right thing to do? I don't understand why why you can't understand the concept of human rights and things like that. But
yeah,
but I'm still me, and anybody on any given day can catch this fact.
I feel you on that.
Let's just say them two, the ones that I raised and birthed to, you catch it. They know how I'm set up. Okay, so now the scammers in the inbox. Here's another question. The pop culture and TikTok trends that you are over at this moment, what are they?
Honestly, I don't have any, and here's why. Joy is fleeting. So if you find a trend that brings you joy, baby, go ahead and grab onto it, use it up, use it out, because people need things to get them through the day. So if a trend gets them through the day, baby, let them do that trend. They ain't hurt nobody. As long as the trend is not them hurting somebody.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm over a lot of trends.
What trend you over?
I'm over. I want off of lesbian TikTok.
Oh, what the lesbians do?
You know,
I love lesbian talk.
The Shondas.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
I want off that ride immediately.
You want to know something funny?
What?
I don't follow the pastor. I've never followed the pastor one. Ever. Ever. I've never followed the pastor one. I follow Ray. Is it Ray?
Mm-hmm.
I follow Ray. I followed Ray for years now, but I've never followed her spouse.
See, I'm mutuals with both of them on different platforms.
How you feeling? How you feeling? How you really feel about it?
All I can say is I was rooting, and that's all I can say. I was rooting, and life just be life.
Life does be life, and you know what? I will commend Ray, because I love the way she handled it. She knew it was gonna come out, and she got ahead of it.
Yeah.
Don't hide. Don't be ashamed. Everybody go through something, right? Be vulnerable, be honest, be transparent. Take your licks how you gonna get them, but just know that your community is still gonna rock with you.
Right. Well, I'm done with that. And then the what is it? Peaches.
What's that?
The McIntyres. I'm over them on TikTok.
I don't know who that is.
It's her and all of this lady got 7 kids and a husband, or 9 kids and a husband. That I'm over that.
I ain't seen none of that.
I can't escape it.
What is it?
I done been to the daddy funeral. So
who died?
Her daddy, who got all these kids in Florida, and they all got different mamas. And then she is the most famous one on TikTok, and they all come for her. And then she has a gambling problem, but she do one-on-ones. And then she has a husband who don't support her. His name Wood, and she supports him. And then he don't help her with the kids. And this and that. I said, please get me off this. Please, I've been scrolling. I went over to my hero. I said, tell me how I don't see this no more. Please.
I don't know what soap opera that is. I haven't tuned in.
I want off this ride immediately. And then I'm over the trend of Wahite people taking content.
Oh, they gonna do that forever.
I'm so tired of this. I'm like, have we not? What do we got to do? Because y'all now y'all stealing my stuff. We don't.
Oh no, they didn't steal your stuff.
Yes, we don't even like. What is you doing, girl?
What they stole?
We got the same views over here. What is happening? Oh, they stole my do your job and go the fuck home. Do your job and go the fuck. I said, oh no, baby girl, that's not. You covered my tags and you didn't tag me.
I hate that because it really makes my ass itch. Yes, it really does.
Come on, find something else to do, girl. I can't. All right. So what has been going on in your life recently that you expected or didn't expect?
The level of happiness I'm feeling right now, with just pouring into me and being just creating all these kind of different mediums. That family is happy. I'm happy. Like, that's it. I didn't expect it.
Well, that's great. And because the skin is glowing.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the face starts to decline.
Thank you. It's that Alexandra stuff.
You're in the water. I'm telling you, it must be in the water because the face card is not declining at all. Next question. So what is your purpose for existing?
Creativity. I am creativity at the core of our beings. Black women are creation. Whatever that creation may be. It could be art, it could be cooking, it could be songwriting, it could be singing, it could be whatever, clothes making, talking, connecting people to each other. Black women at the core of who we are creators. And that's what my purpose is to pass on the spirit of creativity.
Okay. I sit sometimes and I don't think my purpose has changed. I am a voice for those who don't have a voice.
I love that.
Simple as that. That's my purpose in life. Okay, so we are in the 50th year of hip hop.
Okay.
What song, if you even love hip hop, so what song made you fall in love with hip hop, assuming you love it?
Them hoes bet not fuck with my juvie, cause he hot and he don't wanna lose me. I like that way that fucking boy abuse me. He got a big dick and know how to use it. You know why? That's my juvie. Baby. I listen to filthy, nasty, ratchet hip hop and rap. One of my favorite other songs besides that one is when was it Peter Pablo, when he said, "Put the money in the bag, bitch, before I blow your head off." I said, I love him. Who is that? I was about like 11 years old. I said, who is that? So much rage. I said, so much rage. Let me see what you talking about. And then DMX hit me with the "Where My Dog's At." Who was that? Juvenile, Birdman, the Magnolia Boys, all of that. Like, I absolutely love hip hop. But before I was allowed to listen to hip hop, my mama only played Motown music. So Betty Wright, all the queens and all the greats. But I don't know. Who you like?
I'm a hip hop head, so I go way back to Curtis Blow, Furious Five, Finesse and Sinquest. I think a lot of people don't know, and I was disappointed with the Ladies First documentary because I didn't even start watching it.
Oh, yeah.
I started watching it, and then I realized that y'all not gonna pay homage to Angie Stone.
Oh.
And if you ever have a conversation about hip hop and women in hip hop and you don't credit Angie Stone, then I don't even want to hear it.
Who's your favorite woman hip hop artist?
my favorite rapper, I'm gonna say my favorite hip hop artist currently, lyrically, is Meg Thee Stallion.
Love Meg Thee Stallion.
I think that she's commercialized on a level now, which I understand, but the lyric massacre that she does over a beat and how her brain works and when I first saw an interview with her about who are her influences, and Pimp C was one of her influences, and I see it because I had Pimp C and Bun B. I used to have it on repeat on my boom box. I had a thing with the hangers and to make that thing again. Pocket Full of Stones.
Yes.
I played Pocket Full of Stones over and over and over again, and I am a Pimp C Bun B fan. And so when she said that she likes her that's what I said. No, I see why I like that girl.
I like that too. I also like Sister Soldier. I really rocked with Sister Soldier.
Girl, coldest winner ever. She came out with another book recently, right? Did she come out with another one? It's been so long.
I ain't like the last one she came out with, though.
I tried my best to read it. I tried. But I did read The Coldest Winter Ever twice. And I really dug that book, and she did an excellent job with it. And I used to follow, she used to be on Phil, I'm old. She used to be on Phil Donahue all the time, her, Public Enemy, and a lot of the Muslims.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm Sister Soldier down. But Angie B, Finesse and Synquest, we're gonna funk you right on up.
Yeah. Foxy.
That's hip hop to me. Okay, so if you have the attention of the whole world for 5 minutes, what would you say?
First of all, the whole world can kiss my ass. I only got something for Black women. All right. Black women, listen up. If you are looking to change your life, there is only one way to do it. Spend 1 year without whatever your vices are. If your vice is drinking, don't drink. If your vice is shopping for things you don't need, don't do it. Spend 1 year without your vice and instead pour into you. Stop answering calls that don't serve what your passion and what your purpose is. Start saying no to everybody and everything if it doesn't lead to you getting to your happiness and your joy. That's it.
So, man, again, the connection. Years ago, my sister brought this to me. It may be 7, 8 years ago. And she said, she's a doctor. She said, you need to get rid of all the things. And she's a Reiki master.
Energy. Yeah. Oh.
She said, you need to get rid of all the things that don't serve you.
Yes.
And once I started adopting that philosophy, I don't remember things that I don't need to remember because it serves me no purpose. And I walk, and people ask me, like my kids and my family ask me things, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember that. And they were like, Ma, you don't remember nothing. I said, it don't serve me.
Yep.
It doesn't serve me to remember that. It might be something that you need, then you need to remember it, but I don't. And that's part of disrobing, the taking on everybody's stuff.
Yep.
Therefore killing ourselves mentally, physically, and internally, and dying sooner than everybody else. I am not going to hold on to things that no longer are not of service to me.
Yes, ma'am.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. So with that being said, let me know how listeners can support you and your work.
Well, we already touched base on my books that I write. So if you want to get your read on, definitely check me out on Amazon. All of my books are on Amazon. But most importantly, follow me on any of the social media platform. HellGirlVibe, that is outlaw country. Okay. People do get cussed out there. So if you're not ready for that kind of level of content, it's not all about that, but we live a happy life and a carefree life on that side of TikTok. Mrs. Blackhorn is more of me stepping into my maturity. So learning the lessons, kind of the topics that we talked about today. I talk about some of that, but most importantly, I'm enjoying life as I am without being the be all and end all for everybody but myself. So on that side of TikTok, I just be for me.
Wow. I adore that. I thank you. And I appreciate you reaching out.
Yes.
I extended this invitation to be on my podcast to all my mutuals because I wanted to highlight them and the things that they do. And I have the platform for it. So that's why I'm glad that you accepted my offer. I really appreciate you taking the time to be transparent as much as you could with us today and letting us into your life and your views and your thoughts, and for disclosing that we both are Elliott girls.
Hello.
I'm so enamored with that. I can't wait to get off here and call my cousins and be like, wait a minute,
right?
And I did the 23andMe and the all the other stuff that I'm about to do the real one now.
What's the real one?
The African one, where you find out who your tribes are.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Oh,
yeah. With that 23andMe and Ancestry.com is bringing folks out the woodworks. So I'm finding cousins on top of cousins and people.
I got too many murderers in my family for that. I ain't gonna.
She said, not murderers. Killers. But I appreciate you. I'm pretty sure we are related to each other in some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
And so I'm looking forward to exploring that journey as well. Thank you for being on the podcast, the Hoodrat2Harvard podcast. Please like and subscribe and rate us. Let me know how you feel about the podcast. And don't forget to follow her at HellGirlVibe and at Mrs. Blackhorn on all social media. You won't be disappointed. And don't forget to go get those books. She has 3 books that are currently on Amazon. And you need to know what it is that she knows. And she's willing to share that with you. And I hope that you got something from this podcast today and we helped you along your journey. And thank you for listening.